They're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On play action, Fields. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Dallas Goedert, 39 yards. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Allen's throw taken in by Cooper here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Allen. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Off play action, Fields. That is caught by Thielen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Barkley, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time, not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down, Allen. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
His throw incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action. It's Fields. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Prater's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Barkley a 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Fields now to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, 49ers. Terry McLaurin, 44 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He finds his target, Allen. Touchdown! Keenan Allen, 47 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's 17-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond, but on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Fields throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's to the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Saquon Barkley, 25 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys! Amari Cooper from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Here's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Fields. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to let it fly. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, Fields. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. On 2nd and 10, Fields. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So the victory here for San